Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're doing a sketchbook tour, specifically of a Lidl art supply sketchbook. This is actually the same brand as my current sketchbook, but this is the first time I ever bought them, and I really like them a lot. I like them for markers. Unfortunately, I don't really do markers that much anymore. I mean, I do still do them. I do technically still consider them my main medium because that's what I use to do finished artwork. But I did a little bit more in this sketchbook. Still not as much as I would have liked, but you know, kind of more. This is actually one of my more recent sketchbooks. If you count 2020 as recent, which I guess I technically do, which is only 4 years ago. I mean, I don't know if my art style has really evolved past the art that you're going to see in this sketchbook tour. For a long time, I really like this sketchbook. I still really do like it. I still feel like a lot of the art in it's very good. I mean, again, it's been 4 years, so it looks a little bit different than the stuff that I would make now. I do think I have improved since then. You guys can let me know, though, if you're like, no, your art's not really that much different. That might hurt my feelings. Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. As I was saying, this sketchbook, I started around 2020 and finished it around 2021. Those are kind of have like sort of kind of iffy because I actually don't 100% know when I started this sketchbook. Like for a long time I was not keeping track of the dates. I still don't really I didn't do that for a really long time, and I feel like only recently I've gotten better at actually be like, as soon as I start the sketchbook, I'm gonna put the start date on there. And so yeah. It took me about a year, pretty much. I was working on this one at the same time as I was working on different ones. So a lot of the sketchbooks are from around 2020 to like 2022 because I was working on a lot of them at the same time. But yeah. The first page is technically a blush, but a drawing of Toga. A tiny blood warning, not that much. Not a lot of blood in this one. Not a lot. Just, I think this is actually the only one that has blood in it, but I can't remember. Anyway, this is some My Hero Academia drawings in this sketchbook. I wouldn't call it my Hero Academia sketchbook, but I guess you kind of could call it that because I have like 4 My Hero pieces in here. But anyway, this is a drawing of Toga. She looks so pretty. For a long time, I really loved this drawing. I feel like, wow, she did a really good job. And I still feel like I actually did a pretty good job on this drawing. I like it a lot. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'd be able to draw a drawing that looks as nice as this now. That's a joke, but honestly, not really. Anyway, yeah, I like this one a lot. I think she looks cute here. This is probably the best drawing I've ever drawn of Toga, which is not saying much because my old drawings of Toga are really, really bad. But this drawing is nice. I like it a lot. I tried to draw something on the back, and I was like, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything, I guess. Also, I let it kind of bleed through, so I guess I didn't really care about that sketch. Try to draw something else. Again, drawing on my OC right there, if you can see her. Yes, you can. I was trying to get back into drawing her, but I didn't. Not really. I was trying to draw some more drawings. I didn't really like them. Not a lot of finished stuff in here. There's a couple of pages of finished stuff, but I think I honestly felt kind of about a little bit awkward in this sketchbook. I guess I kind of felt too much pressure to fill it up with marker drawings because I did buy it specifically for marker artwork, but whenever I do that, I get like too in my head about it, and I don't actually end up using it very much for markers. So I try not to do that anymore, but you know, I am still just a person, so I struggle with that. Another drawing I tried to draw, but I couldn't do it. Another drawing, and then this one is that drawing of Shinzo I was talking about last week, and I said I didn't like the eyes, and I still don't like the eyes. I think they're way too big for his fucking face. But what can you do? I kind of like this glowing effect that he has around here, and I tried to do a glowing effect with his eyes, which is why they ended up so big, but I messed up the glowing effect, so his eyes don't look like they're glowing. But he looks like he's glowing a little bit, so I kind of like it for that, and I kind of like the way I ended up doing his mask. At this point in time, I was trying to make things a little bit more detailed because I was like, my art is so simple and I don't like that. But I do like detailed artworks, but I don't like doing it myself. I get really lazy. I'm like, this is taking forever, and then I have to color everything, and then I have to line everything, and it takes forever. And this drawing did take me forever because drawing that mask was a pain and a half. But yeah, I don't hate it. Sorry, my camera shut off. But as I was saying, like I said, I don't hate this drawing. It's just not my favorite. Anyway, moving on. This is me planning out a piece for Dobby. And you'll see that one in a couple of pages. I tried to draw a sketch, but I was not liking this sketch. I was like, this sketch sucks. I hate it. He does not look cute there at all. And so I tried it again, and I did end up finishing it, and it became this one. And I did like this one at the time. I don't hate it now. I feel like his eyes are just maybe a little bit too big, and I messed up his mouth. But other than that, it's kind of cute. And I like the way I did the smoke. I just kind of wish you couldn't see the pink right here inside there. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't hate it. I tried to do a little bit of lighting, and so I kind of felt like the lighting was okay. It kind of loses it right here, this part, because I'm trying to make it a circle, and this part like goes way off. Should bring it, tighten it in a little bit more, but it's fine. I liked it anyway at the time, and it's not that bad. I don't hate it, like I said. I did try to draw his eyes glowing, and his eyes do not look like they're glowing. But glowing effects with alcohol markers is kind of very hard, at least for me anyway. Some thumbnail doodles. I wanted to draw some OC sitting together, and I never did. So, that's sad. This next drawing is, it's not got blood or gore, but it's maybe like a little bit racy. I tried to draw like a pinup girl. And so she's kind of got like, her breasts are like a lot out. I mean, you can't see like any of like the stuff. You see just like a lot of cleavage, basically, and a lot of legs. So, if that makes you uncomfortable, you can come back later. Anyway, so there's this lady. At the time, I was like, I wanted to draw a sexy lady. And I don't know if I succeeded because her proportions are like way off. She's got like really wide hips, like really narrow. She's got really narrow, like a really narrow waist, but like really big breasts and stuff. And so, and I actually tried to put a background on this. I don't really mind the background. I mean, it's not good, but I tried, and that's all that matters. But for the rest of the drawing, I wouldn't say that I really like it that much. If you go to my YouTube shorts, you'll see me actually redraw this drawing. And I feel like I like it a lot better. I feel like the proportions are a lot better than this one. But for a first try, for more like steamy stuff, or like more of like trying to draw like a sexy lady, it's not the worst drawing ever, but it's not my favorite. But yeah, anyway, moving on. It is a little bit embarrassing though. But I try not to be embarrassed by my art. I fail a lot of the time. Anyway, do you guys like seeing that back pages of marker bleed? I feel like that's one of my favorite parts of sketchbook tours and stuff, is I really love like marker bleed. I don't know if other people like that. I know a lot of people are like, I hate that, it wastes paper. It's like, yeah, but it's kind of like looking at its own little piece of art from behind. I don't know, I like it. I just used this one to test out markers, I guess. I was gonna draw something here, but I didn't. This is a drawing of a unicorn girl. You guys might have seen this one before. I actually have redrawn this one about 4 times. Well, I guess I drew it originally once, and then I did a redraw, and then I did another redraw, and then I did another redraw. So I've drawn it 4 times total. This is the 3rd time, and I was like, after I did it the 3rd time, I was like, I don't know if I can improve this. I feel like this is really nice. I feel like this is very pretty. I don't know if it can be improved. And so I drew it the 4th time. I wouldn't say I dislike it. I tried to challenge myself by drawing 2 characters, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I didn't like it as much as I like this one. And so I feel like if I ever draw it again, I will just go ahead and draw it as this. I feel like her locks could be better because they kind of just look like worms. I've gotten a lot better at drawing locks, I feel like. And so I could do a better job that way. And maybe next time I'll draw a background. I tried to draw a background the 4th time I redrew it. It was not a good background though. So not my favorite. But yeah, I still really like this one. It's still very cute. There's obviously issues with it, like her hand, not the best. And like her breast area, not the best. I could probably do better now, but other than that, I still like this one a lot. Oh, this one I was trying to draw. A friend of mine, she had posted a photo of herself, and she had like this head tilted upward angle of her head, and I was like, oh, she looks so pretty there. I want to draw it, but I couldn't do it justice. I kept fucking it up, so I was like, I give up. I kind of wish I hadn't though, because I think I still have that photo around somewhere, which sounds creepy. It sounds very creepy because it's been 4 years. But it's like, it's a beautiful reference. It's a lovely reference. And once I get better at it, I'm going to draw it. It's going to look nice, damn it. Another drawing, this was a guy on Instagram. I don't remember his name, but he was like this guy. He was like a cosplay. He did like his makeup all nice. I was like, oh, that's so cute. And so I was going to draw him. And then I was going to draw these little demon guys hanging over him, but I never finished it because I got scared again, which I hate. This was the concept I was talking about in the last sketchbook tour. It's supposed to be kintsugi. which was like something's broken and you fix it with gold, and like the gold enhances its beauty even though it's been broken before or whatever. So I was trying to do that with a person, and so I sketched it in pencil and I didn't like it, and so I gave up. I didn't like it at all. The drawing I didn't finish. Don't remember what this one was for at all. Don't have any idea. This one's just blank. What the fuck? I don't remember doing that. This was the thumbnail sketch, and this was the finished one. I remember I liked this one for a long time. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'll say that. I feel like the values or like the colors are a little bit off because it's very, I don't know. Because the pink is kind of a cool pink and the green is kind of a cool green. And then I used the cool blues for the hair. Not blues, cool grays for the hair. And so I guess it's kind of cohesive that way. Maybe the skin is just too warm. And so the coolness of the hair counteracts with the warmness of the skin. It doesn't look nice. I don't know. Something about the colors feels a little bit off to me. But I did like this piece for a very long time. And I really like the way that I did the skin. And I did actually end up redrawing this one. And I like this one better than I did that one. But for a while I was doing the eyes, and they would like cut off here, and like the bottom part, like towards the inner corner, would have like no lining. I like the way that looks. Not as much anymore. I don't really like it as much. I liked it a lot at the time. But I still think this is a very cute drawing. I still think it's very cute. It's not bad. I mean, I think I could do it better now, but last time I did it, I didn't like it as much, so. A drawing of a lady. I guess she's technically naked here, but you don't see anything, so I think it's fine. I did end up coloring this. I transferred this using a light box, and so I did end up coloring this at a later date, but not in the sketchbook because I think I didn't like the way that I aligned it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because the stuff spilling from her mouth, like the goo, was like pink, and I outlined it in pink, and I didn't like the way that it was looking, so I was like, just transfer it, get rid of it. So yeah, that's just this lady. The body is like a little bit off, but other than that, it's still not bad. Like at this point in these sketchbook tours, you guys, the art is not per se like bad. Like, oops, the art is not like cringy or anything. I mean, some of it's cringe, just like you just make cringe art sometimes, but it's not the worst art I'd ever made. I don't like this one that much, but you know what I mean. Me trying to draw a drawing, and I didn't do it justice, so I gave up. This is also another, you saw the thumbnail drawing for this one last time, the guy with all like being sewn up and stuff. This is me trying to draw those, and I didn't like it. I think it's because the eyes were coming out too big, especially for like the size of the face. And so I was like, what am I doing wrong? I think I realized at the time that the eyes were too big, and so I just kept resketching it. I don't know why I didn't just erase it and try again. I don't know why. Was I scared of using the eraser back then? I don't know. I think maybe I was just getting frustrated, and I was like, I'll just move on, because if I sit here erasing it, it's gonna make me mad and I'm gonna give up. But I ended up getting mad and giving up anyway, so it's like, might as well just use the eraser. Trying to draw a demon character again. I think I erased their horns, so I don't know if they're a demon, but I think they are, because they have like a little anarchy symbol. I like the way their tongue is forked. I don't really draw demons with forked tongues, because I feel like whenever I try to do it, it doesn't look very nice, but it's fine. I was doing some hand studies with my own hand. These are not bad. They're not bad. They're okay. I was trying to draw this in your style right here, and then I gave up on it because I didn't like the way it's turning out. And I tried to do it again, and I gave up on it because I didn't like the way it's turning out. But honestly, this is not bad. I mean, the head is like too big for the body, for real, honestly. But other than that, it's not terrible. I just feel bad because looking back on this stuff, I'm like, I was so down on myself all of the time and thinking that my artwork was so bad. And looking back on it, it's like, it's actually kind of cute. It's not bad. And I feel like I should think about my artwork that way now. It's like, it's not bad. You're just thinking about it in a silly way. You're just stuck in it, and you're blind to how nice it actually ends up looking, you know? It's like, it's not bad. You're just like, have a lot of negative self-talk at the time, you know? This was a drawing of an OC from a mutual of mine on Instagram, and I never finished the drawing, and I kind of felt bad. A drawing of a siren. And listen, you guys, before anybody gets on me and you're like, sirens are not mermaids. Sirens are actually, they have like feathers and shit. It's like, I don't care. I don't care. I hope that doesn't sound mean. It's like, I know, you guys, I just prefer the depictions of sirens when they're mermaids. I don't know. I like it better than like bird ladies sitting on the rocks on the shore. I prefer it to be like, they're like mermaid, they're fish women. Okay, that's just the way I like it. It's okay if it's not accurate to Greek mythology. That shit is made up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If you guys really care about it, that's cool. When you depict sirens, go ahead and make them bird ladies. I'm not gonna tell you not to do that. So please don't tell me sirens are bird ladies. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to draw birds. I want to draw fish people, okay? Anyway, yeah, a drawing of a siren. But I didn't like it, so I didn't finish it. This is a drawing I drew when I was sick. I've drawn lots of drawings of not of myself, but of people being sick when I'm sick. Just because whenever I'm sick, the only thing I think about is, oh, I'm sick. And so I'd like to get my feelings out on my drawings, and so I draw myself. Or other people being sick and suffering like me. I had been throwing up, and it made me cry, and snot coming out of my nose. So this guy is crying, and he's got snot coming out of his nose. So he can suffer too. A drawing I never finished. Another drawing I never finished because I tried to draw a guy and I didn't like the way it came out. Sad. This was that drawing of Mina Ashido, and I never finished it because I didn't like the way it's turning out. But honestly, it's not bad. It's not that bad. It could have been cute. I just draw the head too big, and I get discouraged. And I'm like, I spent all that time drawing the head. I don't want to erase the head. And it's like, and also for the same thing for the body. I spent so much time drawing the body, I don't want to erase the body. But it's like, if you're going to erase either of them, I would erase the body. Because it's like, it's fine. You'll figure it out. Just draw a little bit bigger. You're fine. At least nowadays, anyway. But typically when I draw like full bodies for coloring, I do it digitally, so I just adjust that shit. But it's harder when it's traditional. A drawing of a guy I never finished. Another drawing that I never finished. I'm still at the point when I'm wasting a lot of sketchbook paper, you guys. I tried to draw somebody bent over, but I got the placement of the head wrong, and so I gave up. It's like, just redraw it. Just redraw it. It's okay. I'm trying to draw some people, some OCs. I don't think these were OCs. I think I was just trying to draw different hairstyles. And I felt like I didn't do it right. Or I was trying to draw different head shapes and eye shapes also. I felt like I wasn't doing very well, so I gave up. It's like, just, hey buddy, just hang in there. I kind of feel bad talking about these old sketchbooks. Because I feel like I was always giving up and being really down on myself. But now that person lives in me and I can just tell her, it's okay. You're okay. You got better, kid. It's all right. You worked hard and you improved. And that's all that really matters. This was another Draw This in Your Style from a different person. And theirs had birds on it. But I didn't want to draw the birds because I got lazy. And I was like, I don't want to fucking draw birds. See how this harkens back to the siren thing? I don't want to draw birds. No offense to birds. They're fine. Maybe I'll do a study where I draw birds. I don't really have anything against birds. I don't dislike birds. I guess I was just like, animals are hard to draw. And that includes birds. And fish people are a little bit easier than bird people. It's just feathers are really hard to draw. Especially when they're on the wing. It's like really difficult, at least in my opinion. But I like the way this one came out. She looked very cute here. I was like, wow, this artwork actually came out pretty good. And I like the way I drew that steak. I like the way I colored the steak. I was like, yeah, it looks like steak. Good for me. A drawing of a girl, and she's upside down, and she's got a third eye, and she's listening to music in some headphones. This was not a Draw This in Your Style. I just came up with that off the top of the dome. I don't know why. I don't know what that one's about. A drawing of somebody stretching, but I never finished it. A drawing of my OCs being irritated with each other. Well, she's more amused that he's irritated, but I didn't finish it. A drawing of a girl I never finished, but she looks kind of cute. I think I didn't like the eyes. The eyes were too big. I go through phases of drawing eyes and stuff, especially for a long time. I drew the eyes really big. And I feel like I still kind of draw the eyes pretty big, at least on some characters. I do like big eyes. But everybody having big eyes, like really, really big eyes too big for their face. I feel like the eyes I draw now fit a little bit more in the face. Before they were really huge. Like, look at this lady. I liked this drawing for a really long time. I thought she was very cute. I knew that the hand was a little bit messed up, but I didn't really care because I liked the rest of it. But now I'm like, those eyes are humongous. They're so big. And I don't really like the way I did the ears. But other than that, I still like it a lot. I like the way I drew the skin. I feel like the skin looks very warm and nice. I like that a lot. So the eyes just shrink them a little bit. They're a little bit too big, buddy. Just a little too big. In my opinion, for my own artwork, if you draw big eyes with your art, I say go for it. I just feel like for the face just felt a little bit out of proportion for the style that I was going for at the time. I tried to draw a drawing and then I did it again where I felt like this one came out better, but still not very good. I think the only reason I don't like this artwork, the only reason is because I don't like the way they did the hands. If the hands looked nice, I would have liked this a lot more because it's not bad. Like, I like the way I did the smoke and the way this guy is like supposed to be transparent. It's just the hands are bothering me. Just the hands. That's it. So I feel like if I had done the hands better, I would have liked this one a lot more. A drawing of a girl I didn't finish. Drawing of a face I didn't finish. Blank page. I think I skipped a page, but I don't think that matters because there's nothing on it. Yeah. No, I didn't. Drawing of a lady with 6 eyes that I didn't finish. Oh, I tried again, but I didn't like that was coming out. Another blank page. I wasted so much paper in this sketchbook, you guys. Another blank page. I tried to draw a guy, and I tried a different style of coloring where I put down the shadows first and then go over with a lighter color. And I didn't like the way it's coming out. I thought it looked a little bit too blotchy. I kind of wish I would have just continued it. It would have came out okay. It's just, I had to have, what's it called? Not perseverance. I have to have faith. Every drawing goes through the ugly process. And I got scared about this ugly process, so I gave up. But this could have turned out cute. It could have been cute. A drawing of Bakugo. Like I said, this is not technically my Hero sketchbook, but I did draw like 4 of my Hero characters in here. This is Bakugo. I don't like this Bakugo. I think his face feels off. It's a little bit too long. But other than that, I like I did the explosion and stuff. I like the way I did his hair. It's just the face is just a little bit off for me, and I didn't like that part. But I did my best. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I tried to draw a person with a mask on, and I didn't finish it. On blank page, try to draw Sanji from One Piece. Sanji, honestly and truly, is my kryptonite. I've tried to draw that man so many times. I can't do it. I can draw Zoro just fine. But Sanji, I'm like, what the fuck? Why can I not draw this guy? I think it's because I secretly sort of kind of hate Sanji. That's not true. I like Sanji a lot. I think he's very... when he gets to be cool, he's super cool. But when he has to be lame around women, I'm like, I fucking hate that guy. You know what I mean? Which I guess is like kind of the point of the character. It's like... He's not supposed to be charming around women, and since technically, I am a woman, so since I'm a woman, I'm, like, not charmed by him, unless he's being cool. Like, when he's being cool, he's cool, but when he gets around a girl, it's like, okay, buddy, stop that. So I can't draw him. I tried, but I can't do it. I think it's, like, a subconscious block. Trying to draw some people, different faces, I guess. The eyes are too big. That's the one thing I don't like. The eyes are too big. And the placement of them is weird. Ooh, I tried to draw a reference. I saw someone like biting a necklace and it didn't come out very well. I was like, oh, this is ugly. I don't like it. And it is ugly. I don't like it, but it's okay. I think I agreed to try to redraw that other drawing I did earlier with the hands that I didn't like with the ghost guy, but I gave up on it. I was like, it's still bad. I think because I thought the head size was too off, which it is, but that's okay. Trying to draw a girl. I didn't do it very well, I guess. These are some drawings I did for my sister. She said that she was writing an article about mixed race people as like a mixed race person, from the point of view of a mixed race person or whatever. And she's like, can you draw me some mixed race women? And I was like, okay. And I drew these and she was going to put them on top of her article. But the people who were printing the article was like, no thanks, no artwork, just the article. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I spent all that time drawing these for nothing. But they're pretty cute, so I don't mind them. I think this one is my favorite just because I like the way her hair came out. Look at, it's like blonde but curly. It's very bright. And I also like this one. But this one's my favorite. Also, her skin looks very warm. And I like warm skin tones. Bleed from the back. Like I say, look how pretty that is. All from the back. Look at that one. So cute. I think I tried to draw it bigger, but then I was like, no, I'll just draw them little. A drawing of a girl. And she's like cute and girly, and then she's doing something gross with spit. It's like, what the fuck? Why would she be doing that? She's supposed to be cute, and now she's spitting all over her fingers. What the fuck? Gross, nasty, ew. I did like this one, and I don't hate it. But what I don't like is the eye. I put the eyeliner on the bottom is way too thick. And also she's spitting everywhere. I don't know why I did that. I mean, she could have just been cute, just like with her tongue out. That could have been cute. But then she had to spit everywhere. I don't know why I did that. But I do think she looks cute. She kind of looks like my OC that I have now. What's her name? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Lex? She's like my most recent OC. She kind of has similar bangs to her. And she also wears a ponytail. And maybe she would wear something cutesy like this. Maybe I'll still like that puffy ponytail holder. I think that's kind of cute. But we'll leave the spit, I guess. I think that's actually the last finished drawing in here. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to draw Caboose from Red vs. Blue. I don't remember exactly when I first started watching Red vs. Blue. It was a while ago. It might have been 2020. But I was like, I have to draw them, even though they don't have faces. I was like, I was not really comfortable trying to headcanon what they look like. But I was like, I guess I'll just do my best. And so I tried to hit Canon. This one is supposed to be Caboose, but I don't like it. And then I tried to draw some of the other guys. So there's Griff and Wash and Donut, and that one is supposed to be Tucker, and that one is supposed to be Simmons, and that's also Tucker again. But I feel like I always fall back on the same design tropes. A drawing of Kita from Atlantis, because I was going to do the 6 fan art challenge, and every time I try to do that, I fail it. And so I was going to draw Kita, but I didn't like the way this drawing was coming out, and I never finished it. I was like, her face is too long. I feel like whenever I try to like actually draw something to be finished, or like for the 6 fan art stuff, I feel like I always fuck it up. I don't know. I think I put too much pressure on myself. Ow. Anyway, I think, yeah, that's the last drawing in this sketchbook, you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed flipping through this sketchbook with me. I think the artwork in this is still pretty good. It's not the best, obviously. I feel like I can do better now. But for 4 years ago, it's still pretty quality stuff. It's like nothing I look back on and I'm like, ugh, that's ugly. I hate it. It's gross. I don't want to ever look at this ever again. Like, what's sketchbook number 1? Like, this stuff is actually pretty okay. So I hope you liked looking through this pretty okay sketchbook with me. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye.